So today's tip is how to answer the "what is your greatest weakness" question in an interview. And this one, I will admit, is tough. However, keep in mind that I always laugh when I hear that a candidate was asked this question, because I don't think it's really relevant, because you can game the system, as it were, as I'm just going to teach you to do. So keep that in mind, that when you hear it, it's kind of a silly question, because there's an easy way to come up with what the best answer is for this without divulging what your true greatest weakness is. For some of you, your greatest weakness could be that you do not like taking classes before 10 a.m. and you realize that the workday starts at 8:30 a.m. or 9 o'clock, and that's going to be a problem for you. You do not want to admit that in any way, shape, or form in the interview. Not at all, not even a little bit. So what are you going to say? What you want to think about, what is something that you are working on that you are looking to improve? And I will say that for a lot of people, it is doing presentations in public. That is a weakness, and it's also something that is easily fixed. For some other people, it is that they're not as analytical as they would like. And you can give that answer if the job is not asking for you to be analytical. I remember a couple of years ago, I was interviewing someone for a position, and I asked what their weakness was. Sometimes I ask just to see what kinds of answers I get. And this person said that they are not really analytical. They don't work with numbers that well. They don't work on Microsoft Excel that much. Okay, however, in the job description that they applied to, I specifically said that I was looking for someone who was analytical. So this is why you always want to copy and paste the job description into a separate document, so you always have it with you and you know what you're talking about in the interview. So what your greatest weakness is something that you are working on. It's something that you are looking to improve through additional courses or through additional experience. But don't expect that the employer is going to be excited about giving you that experience. So the concern about your weakness being your presentation skills is fine if presentations is not a major part of the component of the position that you're applying for. If it's not mentioned in the job description, you can't imagine them doing it, then that's a perfectly good answer. You can say that your greatest weakness could be that you're not as organized as you would like, but you recognize that early in your college career, and you know that you have to put systems in place to make sure that everything gets filed on time and where it needs to be. So I know that that's actually my greatest weakness, is that I can not be as organized as I would like to be. So what I do is, when I start a new job, I will go in on, probably after I've been there a month or two, I'll go in on the weekends and I will put my filing system in place, because by then I kind of know a little bit about how the job works. I know a little bit more about how to organize things, and I will go in and set up my filing folders. I will set up my desk so that it's efficient. I'll file everything that's been kind of sitting there and put it away to kind of clean off my desk a little bit. So I will go in and do that on my own time, because I know that that's my weakness, and I know that that is the best way for me to counteract that weakness, is to put that system in place to make sure that that gets done. Everyone has a greatest weakness, even the employer that you are interviewing with. They have a greatest weakness. No one is perfect, but it's all about your recovery. It's all about how you counteract your natural tendencies, and recognizing that you have it, and then what do you put in place to make sure that you're acting around it. I'm Melanie Zaluka. My company is Red Ink. I do job interview coaching, resume writing, and job search coaching. I hope that you find this helpful for you in your job search. Good luck.